Thank you for joining us on this chilly North Carolina day as we continue working on the MX-5 project. Today we'll be focusing on the front reinforcement bar and radiator support area to clean up some of the corrosion from previous repairs. We'll also be getting the car up in the air to inspect the brakes and inspect the front wheel bearings. So stay tuned as we get to work on this car. Here we're tearing down the brakes so we can get to the hub and bearing assembly. We've already completed this procedure on the other side. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to inspect the brakes, make sure that there's no damage, and then once we get the hubs off, we're actually going to upgrade these to RX-8 units because the RX-8 units have a beefier bearing inside. Once that is done, we're going to install some longer studs for better support to go along with longer lug nuts that will be going on the wheels later on. And we're going to clean up the shield and any other kind of rust here and go ahead and adjust these Penske shocks. Alright, so we have the first of our actual parts that will be going back on the car. It's coming from Rock Auto. And what we have here is a Timken wheel bearing and hub assembly to fit a 09 and up RX-8 with stability control. So from what we found in our research is that these guys here will fit into the MX-5 upright and bolt right up. So we're going to give it a quick test here and see how it lines up. And it appears that it will work perfectly. So the nice thing about this bearing is that you can actually buy the OEM bearing for less. This is a Timken unit, but Timken is the OE manufacturer for Mazda. So if you look here on the tag, you have an actual Mazda tag, and this unit is made in Japan. So, and the nice thing here is that we get an upgrade in the actual bearing inside with a part that we can pick up at almost any parts store. So we won't be fully putting these on just yet, as we're going to go for longer studs due to the other part that was shipped with the car, which are these Gorilla lug nuts. So as you can see, these are quite a bit longer than what the OEM ones are. So we're going to put some longer studs on there so that we'll be able to install these with then have some support for them.
So as we look at the radiator support, it seems to have been replaced at some point, and there's some welding that occurred that needs to be corrected. What we're doing here today is cleaning up all the rust that was present on the metal. As you can see here, it's looking really, really good right now. So after this, we're gonna go ahead and correct the hole that you see right here. Once that is corrected, we'll go ahead and spray it with anti-corrosion spray and paint it to match